2012, Pussy Riot made headlines around the world when the band performed a protest song inside an Orthodox Christian cathedral in Moscow. The move was aimed at the church for its support of Putin. Two of the leaders were jailed for almost 2 years on charges of hooliganism and blasphemy. Demonstrators and celebrities around the world called for their release.
I think they have paid the price.
Which was granted just in time for Sochi in a pre-Olympic amnesty. The group showed up unrepentant. They were detained by authorities and roughed up.
Donald Trump has won the presidential elections.
And this year, they've brought their punk protest to the U.S., releasing a video mocking Trump's Make America Great Again slogan.
Let the people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again.
And then another on the heels of Trump's Grab Them by the Genitals tape. So why are Russian activists attacking Trump?
I would get along with Putin. I've dealt with Russia.
To them, Trump and Putin are a lot alike. It's not just the way Trump treats women. They say, like Putin, Trump's also narcissistic.
Nobody knows the system better than me.
And openly hostile towards journalists.
The election is being rigged by corrupt media.
Just days after Trump was voted in as America's president-elect, I met up with Pussy Riot's Masha Alyokhina at the Théâtre Saint-Denis in Montreal.
Masha, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, what did you think of the election of Donald Trump?
Well, I wasn't shocked.
Why were you not shocked? A lot of Canadians were.
Because it's really terrible sign, but I've seen the Brexit happened, and I'm living in Russia. What can I say? That people should act now, because maybe after 1 year it will be not possible. And as I've seen, about 40% of United States citizens didn't vote this time.
Yeah, the turnout was very low, yes.
Yes, and this is, I think, a sign for people who think that democracy is for forever. It's not true. Democracy will exist if you are fight for this. Because like from the beginning of first term of Vladimir Putin, everybody, especially from the establishment, was thinking that they will somehow manage the situation. No, it's not true. I mean, if you put the crazy asshole, give him a president chair, and think that, you know, you have a mechanism to control him, just, I don't know, open your eyes.
So how do you explain that so many people voted for Donald Trump?
I think the main problem is just that so many people decided to stay aside from these elections. I met some young people who, after our speaking events, and they said that if Trump will win, we will leave the country. This is, I think, really dangerous and wrong thing, because I've seen it in Russia when, you know, people lost everything what they had, and they felt that Russia doesn't need them and so on, and they left country. I think people should not have decisions like this, because it's their country. They should fight for it. They should not leave. They should go to the streets and participate riots.
There's a lot of protests, a lot of demonstrations happening now.
Yes, and it's very important. It's very important because if people go to the streets, they see each other and they understand that they are not alone at this disagreement with elections.
But maybe people are just angry and cynical. Maybe they have given up.
Well, it's not good. Now in Russia we have the situation when to to prison can go every person for nothing. Do you want like the situation like this? Like for real, you can just write a post on Facebook and go to prison for that. Just recently we had a teenager who was catching Pokemons, you know, this famous games.
Go Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah,
Pokemon
in
Go,
the church. He was just catching Pokemons in the church. Now he faced 5 years in jail for catching Pokemons in the church. And yeah, it sounds like a chapter from anti-utopian book from George Orwell or something. But no, it's reality. I don't think that in the United States I can find any person who think that he wants this situation.
Do you see similarities between Trump and Putin?
Of course I see some aesthetic similarities, such as a crazy machismo and like really...
Machismo?
Machismo, yes,
Yeah.
and stupid jokes about women, and like sometimes they are both out of reality, but Putin is a product of a big old machine which started in Soviet Union and continues now.
Yeah, Trump is from reality TV, not from the secret police.
Yes, so of course we should compare them, but we should not stop awareness about Putin.
The Russian parliament, after...
Russian parliament? It exists? Okay.
was applauding the election of Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, it's very simple and at the same time interesting, because during Obama's term, Russian propaganda was working like very brutally against him. Obama was the main figure for the jokes and really like racist, stupid jokes. And even grocery stores in small cities had posters of Obama that Obama is not allowed to buy any products at this grocery store. Can you imagine just a small village with, you know, population of 300 people had these signs, and in the whole propaganda media, Obama was covered really as a bad person. And in one day, this election day, United States suddenly became our friend, you know? And Trump became kind of a very good person as a president.
But why does Putin like Trump?
I think it's kind of reasonable to have, you know, American president who is not worried about human rights, about freedoms, about migration problem, about like Russian troops in Syria, about the war between Ukraine. It's, of course, it's better than have Hillary there.
What do you think of the videos that your colleague Nadia and company have made, the videos about Trump and so on?
Nadia's video is great, I think, about Trump. I think it's a good picture of what can happen next several years.
What do you want the world to look like? What do you want it to be?
That video portrays the police almost like Gestapo.
It's art, and I mean, police violence in the United States exists. It's not a secret, and we've made a video dedicated to Eric Garner before that.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
And I know a lot of Occupy Wall Street activists and activists from Black Lives Matter, so situation with the police in the United States is bad. So I'm not surprised of these images.
Thank you.
Thank you.